In the last video, we talked about negative exponents, and now we're going to go talk about some annuity stuff. So remember that for compound interest, we had this formula. The amount is the principal 1 plus I to the n. Now, what if I wanted to solve this for P? So notice this says if you know P, interest rate, and number of periods, and this is periodic interest rate, I can tell you the amount. But this means let's divide this by 1 plus I to the n. And 1 plus I to the n is some number, so we can divide both sides of this equation by that number. A divided by 1 plus I to the n equals P. And it turns out that since we know that any number to the n, remember we had a to the negative n is 1 over a to the n, that means 1 over a to the negative n is a to the opposite of n is a to the n. And more importantly, I really should have led with this one, but notice that what we have here is, okay, ignore that. I don't know why I wrote that. Sorry about that. This is a times 1 over 1 plus I to the n equals P. And this is 1 over a, 1 plus I, and a could be thought of as the same thing to the n. So this means a times 1 plus I to the negative n equals P. Now, if you don't believe me, here's another way to see it. We can multiply both sides of this equation by 1 plus I to the negative n equals P 1 plus I to the n times 1 plus I to the negative n. And of course, that gives us a 1 plus I to the negative n equals P. And we have n, we have opposite of n. So we know that when we multiply those together, we get 1 plus I to the 0. We showed that in the last video. So either way you slice it, P equals a 1 plus I to the minus n. So let's recap over here. I just want to make sure it's clear what we've established. A equals P 1 plus I to the n. I to the n is equivalent to P equals a 1 plus I to the minus n. Why does that matter? Tune in for the next video and you'll see.